Okay, hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to another episode of my Crusader Kings 3 kind of self-tutorial live stream where I'm relearning the game. Let's get some music queued up here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I should have had that pulled up first, my bad. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy cotton slayer? Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, so our goal today, now that we got one of our sons on the throne of Hungary, and more importantly made it part of the HRE, is to once again turn my son into my vassal, which we are going to attempt to do by becoming the Holy Roman Emperor. So, I'm trying to remember if you could set up like a faction. Here we go, factions. There's a faction you can see against the League. We can create an independence faction. We can create a liberty faction to lower crown authority. Support a pretender targeting a title for the League. Can we set something up like that? Can I set up myself? Create a claimant faction for my cousin, for Heinrich. I can't do one for myself apparently. Why are you playing as the Latins? What are you talking about? Not the Latins, I'm Czech. I'm very not Latin. Let's see. Yeah, give my son a timeout. Oh, we can create the Kingdom of Bohemia. We control enough counties in the Kingdom of Bohemia to create the title. It'll cost me gold, but it might increase my rank, and I'll get a cast spelling on titles that are de jure part of it. How do we look at the, let's see, kingdom titles? If I created Bohemia, well, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, we're not going to really get claims on much except for that one thing my son has already. So how much gold would I need? I would need 500 gold in order to create that. That's really not far at all, and it's going to give me 400. Give me 400 prestige. Oh, I couldn't do that before because I hadn't created the Duchy of Moravia, so it was impossible to create the title. Well, I needed the two things anyway. Let's see. We could petition my liege about something if I wanted to. Grandeur level 5, huh? Petition liege for, I'm already a counselor, I don't need to sell off my bed, grant me a claim title, no. Okay, yeah, so I don't actually have anything that's available to me except for strengthening my borders, which who freaking cares, so we're going to head back on that. It's not actually a real option, it turns out. That's why the Byzantines called the West. Oh, yeah, oh, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I've got some kids who don't have guardians. I'm going to raise one of my kids so we could do that for fun. My daughter, let's give her somebody with high intrigue to take care of her. Really not much going on there. Mutinia, my courtier, kind of seems to be the best option. Yeah, not a whole lot happening there, though. I think I'm the best one for the job, is what it's looking like. And my wife, she's got really good diplomacy. Attempt to convert him to the poetry. Oh, that's interesting. So you can like set it up as like a thing where you do that. Okay. My candidate is me. We're rank 3. Voting strength of 2. Alright. So I have my son, wanting to vote for me. Cast vote. No, I want it to be for me. Not next in line for the succession. Who is next in line currently? Title succession is currently Duke Conrad. Let's scheme to murder this guy. Or wait, aren't I already scheming to kill somebody? I forgot. Wait, yeah, we go. Intrigue. Oh, we already were doing that. Okay, past me was setting it up. Okay, we're looking good. By the way, guys, it's probably not going to last that long anyway because I have other things to do, but I have a definite hard out of like 2 hours on this stream. That's when I got to go. As I said before, even on spring break, I don't have a break. Jacob Brown, as your confessor and your most loyal advisor, you should use your power of paternal authority given to you by God's commandments to order your son to bend the knee to you, your grace. Yeah, we got emperor yet? No, we're working on it. I can declare war on Bratislava for what? Oh, for the county? No, we're obviously not going to do that. One of my vassals, Count Jaromir, wants to be on the council. What is it exactly that he wants? Treacherous absolver. He's Catholic. Where do I check what it is that he wants? Lifestyle. They don't have like ambition anymore, right? Like the thing that you could see. How do I check? I'm not sure what it is he wants on here. His best thing is his learning. He's actually barely worse than my current bishop. You know what? I think we'll go ahead and make him my bishop. So, let's see. Vassalage in court. How do I set him on my council? Or, what's the button I press for that? Cannot fire counselor because Catholicism does not have revocable clerical appointment doctrine. So, and I cannot assign a new one accordingly. Do I think language had any effect on the Great Schism? You know what? I don't know enough of theological history to really comment on that. Sorry. Yeah. So, damnation. We're gonna figure it out. All right, let's get moving forward then. So yeah, we'll just keep this scheme going. I don't know anything in particular you guys think I should work on right now. I'm just gonna save up money to become king. See what decisions do we have here. Pay homage. Kaiser is being attacked by Berthold of Catherine. The wolf falls before the sword. What is this duchy they have? Okay, so this is to our south. This guy has decided to rebel. A war of tyranny against Heinrich the Fourth. He has several allies, but no one really. But actually, he's technically allied to the person he's at war with. Yeah. Different translations. Oh yeah. Slay them all and let God separate the based from the cringe. All right, all that glitters. My spy master, Mayor Svatopolk, approaches me with a wicked grin. My lord, this pouch contains a powder most nefariousness. If sprinkled on top of something, say a gift for Duke Conrad, it leaves no trace but will afflict whoever touches it with weakness and ill humors. How much would this cost? It would be 45 gold. So that's about 4 months worth of cash. It could be a nice shortcut. Also, how old is Heinrich? Oh, Heinrich's younger than me. We're gonna have to like kill his ass, I think. We can't just wait him out. Other than my son, or I don't know. Well, we gotta, this is all tutorial stuff. Let's pay the gold. It's not like I need to become king anytime soon. So, we're paying the gold. Let's see if it works out. Heresy! There are Cathars in Lombardy. He's announced to the world he and his vassals have converted to Catharism. So we can convert. We will not do that. We're going to just call this a twisted mockery of faith. Let me know if the music's too loud, guys. Let's see. Invade Finland and delete the kingdom title since it doesn't exist. Well, yeah, it's already not there. It's like, form the title, then delete it, just to make a point! Yeah. Got a whole sec. Be right back, guys. Again, I need to get some water. I freaking went on this errand, and I was trying to pick some stuff up, and it was to no avail. I'll be back. Yeah, what a long day it has been. And there's still more of it to come. Like, I need to stop at 8:30 because I need to go run an errand, and then I need to frickin', I need to, I'm going to be up a little bit tonight, I'm actually going to be watching a late night stream, which is going to be extremely rare. I never watch other people's streams because, like I said, if I have time to do that, I'm watching somebody else's, but it's just something I'm going to have on in the background while I do some mindless work. I basically just need I have some books here that I need to go through and mark some stuff, and I don't really need my brain turned on for that, so I could just listen to that in the background. But so much to do. While performing his duties as my spy master, Mayor Savatopolk has uncovered a secret held by Duke Berthold of Karanita. He has secretly taken Countess Adelherd of Hohenberg as a lover. Well, this is useful to know. So we learned the secret. Do we have a hook on him or something? Yeah. It would be very sinful of you to end the Emperor of Rome. But it's because I should be the Emperor. I am the proper Emperor. May I advise you to tell your wife to give you daughters to marry into the imperial dynasty. Yes. Get to it, chop chop. That's not actually the worst idea I've ever heard. Let's check this liege. Yeah, you see, my liege, he doesn't have kids right now. And, you know, it's an electoral system, so it doesn't really work that way. It's not like a primogeniture kind of thing. Slipping away, Bolslav has been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He sneaked out early and was not seen for the rest of the evening, so this is one of my rewards. It's your duty to be seen whether you want it or not. He'll become shy, or he could become gluttonous, or he'll stay impatient, which, what does impatient do? Impatient hurts his learning, but helps his prestige. That's not the worst thing. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's okay. Hey, 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 hey. Do, 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 do. Alright, unworthy challenge. At first I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. However, the battle proved more hard-fought than I expected, and it gradually became clear, I can make my title now, that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a... That's probably supposed to say I, not he. That's improper grammar. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I can say I could use more people like you. He'll join my court. Well, what has he got? 14 martial. Not spectacular. The peasants and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. That'll give me a lot of prestige and piety. Or I can strike him down and I gain dread. I think I want that piety and stuff right now. So we're at 447 piety. But we are also going to go ahead and create the Kingdom of Bohemia. To practically double what I've got. Yes, we now have a royal court. As king, you have new due. Well, first off, yeah, check that crown. Yes. Yes. Give me the give it to me, baby. I think what we're going to do now is, I think we want to... What do we want to do here? I don't know. Long live the King of Bohemia, yes! His 18 prowess, he would make a good 9 else to it now. God watches you do good and evil, your grace. Gosh. Oh, there, jolly gentle giant. I heard for the first time recently a band called Gentle Giant. And Yeah, I'd never heard of them before. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Uh... Hmm. The teaser for Obi-Wan Kenobi released today. I think I've said before, like, my Star Wars days are behind me. So anyway, as king you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Count Conrad of Brno is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He started to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Primislid. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to make this as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. So we have, we'll get a large wall ornament. Actually, looks like we're getting two. This is the banner of the Primosid dynasty, a symbol of the authority of the bloodline and its members. This gives me more prestige and renown every month, helps with building construction costs, and court grandeur bonus goes up as well. So, let them see their new king. You can enter the royal court, or you could say other matters call my attention. Yeah, let's check out our court. So this is it. This is where we are. So we have a grandeur level 3. Is the band folk music? No, Gentle Giant, it's actually a prog rock band, apparently. And I really like prog rock, though, but it's from, like, the 70s. I listened to their album, Octopus. I'm also over Star Wars, as I play Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah. Let's see here. Me neither. My username is based on an in-joke with my family. I'm a pretty big guy, 6'2", 330. Okay, so we've got here so we have grandeur level 3. Let's see what this court grandeur level does. A royal court's grandeur level gives bonuses to its owner and is unlocked as the court's court grandeur value increases. In addition to each level's effects, large realms are expected to have reached higher grandeur levels. This is known as court grandeur expectations. You are expected to have a court grandeur level that is high enough compared to your realm size. As your realm becomes larger, your subjects in the world at large expect your royal court to be equally grand. If you don't meet expectations, various penalties will apply. On the other hand, if you exceed expectations, you will instead gain various bonuses. Alright. Look at the song Kid Charlemagne is about the sound guy from the Grateful Dead. Really? Isn't Kid Charlemagne also the name of a rapper or something? Or a hip-hop artist? I might have to add. No, it's from freaking Malcolm in the Middle. That was the dad's radio moniker when he had a pirate radio station. This is Kid Charlemagne. Yeah. All right. Anyway, all right. So I think this is part of the new thing that came out, although only tasteful K-pop in the HRE, my king. Yeah. Prog music, my liege. We don't talk of the devil's music here. All right. Throne room. So this is where we are, and then there's court grandeur. Oh gosh, there's a lot here. Yeah, I think this is from the new DLC, which I don't think I have. Or wait, did they give me the version? I'm trying to remember if I got this for free. I might have. But did they give me the version where like I get the bonus DLCs later, like for free? Alright, so our court grandeur right now is at 25 with a baseline of 3. because we have Czechoslovakian court language, court physicians +1. It's going to slowly erode there. Baseline will be reached in 8 years. This court is 2 levels above its expected court grandeur level, causing the following effects. So that's where we're getting extra prestige and vassal opinion. Okay. Court type is warlike. We could change this to other things. So this is helping with knight effectiveness. But we could switch to administrative court to help with buildings that cost prestige to do that. So we're just going to stick with what we've got. Court grandeur is 25. Baseline of 3. Alright, grandeur level 1. So yeah, we're way above what I'm expected to have is what I'm seeing here. So I guess the red is what we're at, the blue is our base. Active level, active level, active level. Okay, so our knight effectiveness is going up. We have level 2, which is giving us bestow. Whoops, bestow. Dang it, bestow. Fuck shit. There we go. Bestow royal favor counselor task. A counselor task performed by the chancellor, which increases the opinion a chosen vassal in the realm has towards their liege. This requires us to be at least 20 to have this. Unlocks manage royal guards counselor jas. Increases knight effectiveness. Lowers hostile scheme success chance. Okay. We currently have last century fashion, which means we have no cost. Courtiers dress according to convention, which is safe, if not creative. And then as we go up, there's increased maintenance, but we'll get buffs off of it. So like outmoded fashion, decent fashion styles, fashion, and then haute couture fashion, where we're like, you know, setting the trends. Stylistic innovator, servants dress like other realms rulers. Their liege will be immortally known for his dress sense. We've got, okay, yeah, so these are all court amenities. These are the set standards of living in the royal court. These are set by the ruler of the royal court, with each category having several levels. Spending more on amenities yields more court grandeur value. So, like, let's say I wanted to click, like, we're going to have the finest fashion in the land. I guess that yellow line become, like, that line is showing where we're going to go down to at the rate we're at. Okay. I don't want, like, I kind of feel like I don't want to go all the way up there. Let's kind of just go with decent fashion for now, because, like, we are a liege. Once we become emperor or something, we're maxing it out. Alright, there's minute lodgings, occasional diplomatic incidents where people are asked to work together. Small, middling, spacious, and grand. Middling lodgings. Completed inspiration quality has a chance of improvement. Stress gain is less. Good. So let's kind of just go in the middle. Alright, there. Currently there is bland food. Company makes up for the food. Alright, see, so if we do that, that's going to put us up there. If we just have decent food. And we have some servants. This court is specialized servants who take pride in their work. So if we did that, that's eventually going to get us past level 4, I think. That's going to cost me 1.6 a month, so that's about 10% of our current profit we're going to be putting into it. Let's see, we should spend all our treasure and create a very illustrious court life, my king, to impress other leaders and live in luxury, of course. Yeah, we'll just kind of go right down the middle for everything. That's going to lock us in for a year. I think we can more than afford it, even though, you know, we just have spent a bunch of money. We'll be okay. Not planning on going to war or anything. Oh, it's Boxing Day, December 26th. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Isn't that also St. Stephen's Day? Let me double check that. Closest to the birth of Christ. No, St. Stephen's Day. Oh no, there's two St. Stephens. The Feast of St. Stephen, to commemorate the first Christian martyr. December 26th, because we are in Western Christianity. See, I knew that because I've been reading Ulysses. Yeah. Awesome. St. Stephen being like I said, the first the first Christian martyr. He was the one who was stoned to death, and then Saul of Tarsus was there before he became Paul. Nice. Ulysses, now helping me out in real life. Let's see here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and apply this. Yes, Know Your Saints 101. Alright, change it. Alright, decent fashion, decent food, middling lodgings, etc., etc. So that's pretty good. We got now a baseline of 35. The peasants can wait. We need a fancy chair. Yeah, exactly. It's like with food or something, you know. That's how I am with food and books. Let's see here. Ranked 27th best in the world. Currently. That's currently. That's probably because there's not very many there. How do we check the courts? Constantinos X of the Byzantine Emperor right now has the best in the world. How do I look at his royal court? Is there a way to do that without him being my liege? Right click to interact. 2 more, offer reward. Yeah, is there any way to look at his... Oh, I guess I just check here and that's how it'll tell me. Constantos says he's 66, 43, 20. Yeah, I don't see something that says like the number level of their court. I've only got that hook on the Emperor for about 4 more years. New bed to help with new heirs, Your Grace. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got plenty of heirs, though. So I have a guest here, Count Otto the Handsome and whatnot. Okay, so we've got all that done with. So that's the actual court grandeur. How about court artifacts? What have we got? Yeah, we have 2. We haven't put them up yet. So we have a large ornament. Let's display one there, of course. Yes. And so you don't have anything for the small wall ornaments. We can have a book. We can have furniture and stuff. What's this? Claims. Yeah, there's artifact claims. Yeah. See, ooh, I like this. Yes, I like this. I accidentally assigned the one there. All right, so because this is up, that's gonna give us more prestige, renown, vassal opinion, and stuff. And then it's gonna take approximately 60 years to go away. All right, I'm not sure what else there is to do here. We can hold court. In order to be a successful ruler, you must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arrive within my... I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arise within my sphere of influence by officially inviting all of my subjects to travel to my castle and petition me for aid. I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. This will increase the court grandeur. Ask guests and subjects to petition you for assistance. You can learn valuable opportunities. You might be able to influence situations in foreign realms. You might gain additional court grandeur, or you also may gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. Let's wait a little bit. Let me get some more gold back. Let's get to like 30 gold, and then we'll hold court. What's this? Hard work. My son... Broivol, this is not the one who's king of Hungary, has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Work hard and you can master anything. So he'll be diligent, or we can gain stress and he'll instead become patient. I think being diligent's pretty good. Yeah, more diplomacy, stewardship, and learning. Stress loss, not so much. We could also develop capital later. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Artifacts have a lifetime, but they could do that. What were the ultimate flaws of the July monarchy in your opinion, CHG? Oh goodness, that's a heck of a question. And reminded me that I need to work on some French stuff. Well, it kind of depends. All right, so you know, you guys know I don't like to talk about my personal political opinions. I'm even hesitant when we're talking about events in the past. Often, I think. Let's say if we're saying what are the flaws of the July monarchy, then we gotta. If we're, I'm taking it that you mean we need to come from a point of view of what did the July monarchy do wrong that led to it being overthrown. So, I think probably you have flaws in its very foundation, where there's like this weird way he comes. So, for those of you who don't know, the July monarchy I'm talking about is the French one that took place from 1830 to 1848. With the revolutions of, the revolutions of 1848 kind of swept it aside. So yeah, there you go. Here was the problem with the July monarchy. It existed, yeah. So I would say it kind of starts off on a weird foot because the 1830 revolution, the July Revolution, is very much a people's revolution, but it kind of gets co-opted in this awkward way by the liberals in government and, you know, the bourgeoisie and stuff. So they end up putting Louis Philippe on the throne, and you know, Lafayette gives him his blessing, and they're like, here's the king you guys wanted, right? When it's like the people didn't really want a king. It's like, what? Okay, I guess we'll do that. And like they just try to say, no, he's the people's king because he's the king of the French, not the king of France. And then you end up having like Napoleon III. I guess maybe if Louis Philippe had actually really leaned into trying to be the people's king after he was made king, that could have been very useful, because if he had like tried to develop a true cult of personality based around him, and like tried to, you know, play the game that like I really am the people's king, and made that his base of foundation, then the people wouldn't have, you know, eventually tried to overthrow him. But then you could argue, well, then the bourgeoisie and the, you know, the bankers and stuff would have turned on him, and then that would have been an issue. I think if he had maybe set up a parliament of some kind, well, like there was an assembly, but like I think if Louis Philippe had pushed voting, tried to set up like some sort of constitutional monarchy, and not even one that is like particularly people power forward, if he had done something like maybe sort of in the German style, where it's like, yes, you guys will have a parliament, or, you know, an assembly or whatever. I'll have veto power over it, though. He could have maybe held on longer. But you see, then the thing is, if you develop a cult of personality around yourself, what happens when you die? Your kid's not gonna have that inherently. Like, there's ways to transfer it. But it's tricky, and of course, there's also Francois Gouzeau is a key part of this, because he's like, you know, the enforcer of the July monarchy's politics, and he was like kind of a little too conservative for people. So yeah, just off the top of my head, I would say that is that's some things they could have maybe done to hold on longer. But again, you could argue, like, you know, if you give the people more voting power, then maybe like the first veto that comes down on a popular policy, then that's when the next revolution happens. So tough to say, very tough to say. Hey, Dylan98, feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Anyway. All right. Let's see here. All right, so what were we doing though a minute ago? I forgot. Oh yeah, we were thinking about the hook we had on the Emperor. I'm not sure what I could use that for. Let's see here. And then there was the war in Algeria too. That kind of backfired on them. Oh, am I at war with somebody? Oh, it's my liege's war. Oh yeah, we can go fight these guys in the south if I want. But in the meantime, let's get a new perk for our lifestyle here. I think this is the last one. We are finally gallant. So +2 martial, +4 prowess, +20 monthly prestige, and +20 attraction opinion. True nobility comes not only from one's blood. Like, it does come from the blood. Let's be perfectly clear of that. But from actions tempered by a spirit like gleaming steel. Alright, we're done. We finished it all. Now we can start the next one. Yeah, we're like, what, 40, 41? You know, it's about as good as it's going to get. Make him marry you into the family. But I'm already married. I guess I could maybe, let's see, my son is 15. I could maybe try to, I don't know. But no, that's the thing. The Heinrich doesn't have kids. Oh, he just barely had a kid. He had a son. So we could arrange a marriage to my daughter. I don't think I can set it up. Like, I can set it up matrilineally, but even with the hook, yeah, the hook is not on its own gonna do that. It's a weak hook. There's no way he's gonna give away his only son in a matrilineal one like that. Am I an elector? Yes. Your wife can suffer an accident. There's nobody to marry. That's what I'm trying to say, people. Let's see, very evil Frenchie. Yes, indeed. Your acquaintance Mutina died. That was Ludmia's educator. I guess we gotta find her a new one. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Okay. My favorite country... Oh, first off, thank you very much for the super chat, Alec. My favorite country split up is when Czechoslovakia were the citizens of both the Czech Republic and Slovakia were like, who cares? Yeah. It's medieval times is normal. On undisciplined recruits, today I'm observing Mayor Bozej as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it is never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Teach him what he knows about command. I'll get some stress, but I'll get some lifestyle experience. He'll get some more martial. Cheer him up in form of friendship. How does he feel about me? It's slightly positive. His opinion of me will go up more anyway. To chastise him and gain dread. Where's my dread at? Natural dread of 20. Because I've base... Oh, there's the alert. Wow, did that take long enough or what? On the... Oh, shoot, we don't have the... There we go. Yeah, I had the wrong thing set up. My bad. There's the tip jar. Yeah, there. Clink, clink, clink. There we go. Sorry about that. As you can tell then, I was pre-recording some stuff earlier. So, teach me what I know about command. Sure. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I get a bit of stress, but it's okay. Our stress level's not going up. We're perfectly fine. Key thing with training new soldiers is instilling discipline. Thanks, V strolls back to the field and makes it all better. You had to get a battery replacement for your car. Fun. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I had to just do an oil change recently, that's just regular maintenance. But I'm just very happy that is the last thing I probably have to do with my car for a while. Yeah, because it's just a good thing that I'm taking the bus so much. I'm happy about that. I hope they had China in this one as well. If you don't like kid, well, guess what, son? You're going to China. Yeah. Murder, a well-timed bribe. It seems not every servant is blindly loyal. Could find the right way in. A few coins in the right pocket could go a long way. We'll lose 95 gold, so we're going to go into debt over this. Get agent closing in. Fuck, am I going to need to get a new mouse? This thing is crapping out on me. Scheme success chance will go up 10%. But it could be exposed. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. It was exposed. Fuck me. So I'm in debt for nothing. It's gonna go away in a month. Taking the heritage trucks to be inspected on Monday. Nice hat on the wife here. Very cool. Oh, she's pregnant. That's nice. Alright, let's keep going forward. Alright, having served me faithfully as my court chaplain, I entrusted Zitislav with the ability to travel freely within my court. Let's see. However, I have now learned he's taken advantage of my hospitality by being indiscreet with my daughter Judith. Excuse me? I can make him rot in jail, or it would be a shame if this got out. I'm gonna let you guys vote on it. Let's make a poll here. Let's see. Hold on a sec. What to do with Bishop? Jail. Keep it a secret. I'll see you in confession, Your Grace. Shame will be for a month, but eternal damnation is forever. Throw over the Dutch. Yeah, so the poll's been made. Go ahead and do it. Why does Hungary look all weird? Is it not your sons and in the Empire? Did it change how it looks? Oh yeah, that is weird. Maybe there's like a war going on? Yeah, there was an uprising. He's the old king is trying to take his kingdom back. It's your daughter, normally I'd say jail, but also 1073 in Europe. Do you really want to mess with the church? Why is the bishop's not obeying church law? This lustful beast must be punished. Take him to the breaking wheel. Even the clergy are not safe from God's watchful eye. Should let a hand to the sun. He's a chaplain. He's supposed to be celibate. It's like that Italian joke. May you have many sons, Bishop. Yeah. Hold on. There's a copy pasta I'm now remembering. Let's see. Copy pasta. It was, I guess it was, as you guys know, as I'm sure a lot of you know, I really don't like isekais. And, like, there's so many trash ones out there, but there was one that was, like, particularly shitty, that was about, like, the concept of, like, this guy, he gets, you know, sent into the video game world or whatever, and he ends up, dragging his mother along with him or something, and she looks like way too young for him to be her son. But of course, like, the jokes were like, oh, that's great, he's gonna bang his mom. I'm trying to find a copy pasta I found about that, though. Alright, so it looks like everybody really, really wants me to throw this guy into jail. Hold on. Can't find it, never mind. Alright, so let's look at this. Yeah, 80% want me to throw him in jail. Okay, it's gonna be seen as tyrannical, but, you know, he's breaking the law! What the fuck? I'll make him rot in jail for crossing me. Oh, and also, because he's no... Oh, this is my court physician. Yeah. I also want to see... Yeah, we have a new Archbishop, Dobislaw. He does not endorse me. What the heck? And a new faction has been created. But hold on. Let me look at my daughter's lover thing. Yeah, Judith. Relationships. So she doesn't have the lover anymore, but... Dang it, I was trying to see, like, if there's something, like, does he at least take a penalty for being a bishop who was banging people? Just wait, the Pope shall be replaced by this loyal confessor to the Bohemian king. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Send your daughter to the nunnery as punishment. Is that an option? Get thee to a nunnery! Denounce her. It'll give all members of our dynasty an imprisonment reason against her. I could disinherit her. Let's see, so denounce a member of the dynasty for a cost of renown. Any member of the same dynasty will, yeah, whatever. So, let's say I wanted to do that. That would cost me 150 prestige and 50 renown. That's a quarter of my renown. Oh, you get to hang on, you fucking bitch. I wish the French AI would just take Brittany. That image is triggering me. Alright, so let's see if I can help out my son. Declare war. Offer to join war. Yeah. He's not my ally? What? Offer to join war. How are we not allies? That's stupid. How do we offer becoming allies? He's literally my son. Oh, here we go. Negotiate an alliance. Use the existing blood ties to forge an alliance with him. Could use a hook, and he will. Why wouldn't he not want to do it? He's a claimant on my own lands. That is so dumb. Okay, whatever. I should do the... Hold on a sec. Let me look up here. Something. I wanna look up something here. What scene is it in? What scene? Act 3, Scene 1. Okay, hold on. I'm grabbing my copy of Hamlet. Hey, it's St. Crispin's Day! And also the channel's birthday! How about that? But hold on. Let me try to find here. Act 3, Scene 1. Okay, this is Polonius. Blah, blah, blah. Ophelia shows up. Yeah, here we go. So Ophelia's just talking to him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do the scene. I haven't done this scene in a while. It's not what I know as well as the others, but... Are you honest? My lord? Are you fair? What means your lordship? That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty. Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty? Aye, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once. Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so. You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not. I was the more deceived. Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thought to put them in. Imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your... And I could keep going, because then there's the thing where it's like, oh yeah, they're spying on me right now, and then it kind of, the scene changes, because he starts going like, where's your father? But yeah, that'll do. Excuse me. My son's an asshole, that's why I won't join the Glorious Alliance, yeah. My dear father, I am honored by your request. I would be glad to call you an ally. Yeah, I had to use a fucking hook. Because I get that it's like, yeah, basically, so the conversation was literally me going, hey, I want to be an alliance. No, because I want your land, Dad. It's like, hey, you little shit. I'm the one who gave you Hungary in the first place. Form an alliance with me. Okay. There's a populist faction forming against the Kaiser. What is this, like friggin' the Bolsheviks in Russia or something? So anyway, yeah, let's fucking... Oh, there was a peasant rabble that was forming against me. How about that? Okay, now... Offer to join war, you stupid bastard. Prince Lazo's claim... Join the Liberty War as a defender. Wait, what the fuck? I'm trying to... Here we go. Okay. Offer to join war. The war for the claim. Prince Laszlo's claim. Yeah. Now, can we also join the other war he's in? We just do both? Yeah. Okay, great. Now then. Kids these days, yeah. Okay. What have we got here? Powerful assets, whatever. Oh, I need to hire a new court physician. Yeah, it's our new guy here. The new archbishop. Okay. Bring him up. Or click to show details. Details for levies. Yeah, raise all armies. Here we go. Wasn't somebody saying something about my heir? But here we go. Alright, let's go! Oh my gosh, there are thousands and thousands of them, but it's two different armies. So, yeah, we just need to do this. I called you honor our alliance and join me in the war for Prince Lampert's claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. Isn't that what we're literally doing? Or is this a different guy? Oh, so there's like a couple of wars going on. No, it's just, yeah, he's got 3 wars happening right now. They are not, these Hungarians are not happy with their Czech overlord. But it's okay. Bretislav has come of age, my son. They grow up fast, and he will be a charismatic negotiator. Not bad, kid. That's good. Good diplomacy. Oh, what's this? Court event available. A situation has appeared in your royal court you can weigh in on. What is this? So some sort of courtier has shown up. My nephew, a knight. Would you honor that cur Dobislaw with a position at court, not me? My nephew. Nephew! My nephew, Savatobor, is livid. Apparently he had been certain that the honor would befall him and nobody else. You're gonna jest if you're just like this, I should start paying you. So I can make him my court jester. And we'll almost form a rivalry. Don't think I would do that. You're right. You deserve a position. We can make him my court musician. Yeah, sure. Dobislaw will like me less. He already kind of doesn't like me. Yeah, we'll do that. I can't wait for when we merge the crowns. A glorious Bohemian Hungarian Empire. It will be perfect. A massive multicultural empire in a very vital land. Volatile land. Volatile is I think what you meant to say. Volatile land. What could go wrong? Yes. Nothing, that's what. Not a damn thing. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be known as the children of God. But long live the fighters! We've got another issue here. Distrust of friendship. Anxiety knots my stomach as jealousy rears its ugly head. I sigh and glare at the cause of my misery. I know I ought to be thankful that our guest, Claremonda, so here, this 46-year-old woman, appears to get along with Queen Svetoswala, but there's something about how the two interact that worries me. Their smiles are that of the kind that lifelong friends or devoted lovers share. They unabashedly act as if they are the only ones in the room, blithely leaving me out of their conversations. Just what is their relationship? And should I do something about it? This is just reminding me of like the philosophical question, like let's say you're in a polyamorous relationship, you have two wives, is it okay for the wives to sleep with each other? Svetoslava, thank you, Jolly Gentle Giant. But the answer is it's whatever has been agreed on. By the way, can I just say I fucking hate. I've been seeing the word a ton lately. Like when people are talking about, ships or whatever, or making jokes about public figures. But can I just say that I hate the word thruple? That is just fucking terrible. The word, there's already a word. It's called a triad. Why are you saying this thruple bullshit? It's just awful stuff. Only threesomes are allowed. Yeah, every polyamorous relationship has to figure their own way. I won't say what fantasy series it is because there's spoilers, and it's a pretty famous one. But there's this fantasy series I had read where in the end there's a character who has 3 wives, and he has sex with all of them. But the second time that one of them comes to him to have sex, so it's going to be only the second time he's fucked this wife, he kind of makes a joke, like, because every single time he was having sex with them, they were the ones who would initiate it. And so he says, so am I ever going to get to pick which one of you I sleep with? Like, kind of like in a joking way, because, like, they're always initiating. And they were never doing it in a group. But then the wife who would come to him, like, very seriously, is no. And so, like, that's the negotiation, I guess. It's like, you get 3 wives, but you don't get to pick who you sleep with each night. So, anyway, I can put a stop to whatever's budding between them. Neither of them are going to like that, and their relationship will remain the same. Or they're going to ignore me, which seems to be more likely, and they'll foster their relationship. This is interesting because, like, my wife is only 26, and Claremonda is 46. So, let me do a quick calculation here. I'm pretty sure that is violating the Robert Heinlein creepy rule. So Heinlein's rule is like you always take the older person divided by 2 and add 7. So 46 divided by 2 would be 23 plus 7 is 30. Yeah, Claremonda is credit robbing that 26-year-old woman. So maybe that's what's going on here. Or I can encourage the bond. So their relationship will increase and they'll appreciate my support. We could say whatever's the relationship, I stay out of it. So there's like a chance, nothing really, like it's just coin flip, 3-sided coin flip. Or I could kick out Claremonda. So I'm actually going to put this to a poll, guys. Wife, friend, situation. Let's see, we could say try to stop. Where I'm not going to do the stay out. Let's get involved here for fun. We could try to stop it, encourage it. So we. Well, okay. Well, I'm going to basically call this like the monogamous. I'm going to call this like monopoly and then power. So you try to stop it, encourage it, or kick out Clar. End plot. Or end, or storyline, we'll call it. End storyline. Kick out Clar. Alright. Ask in the community. Clarmonda aims high. She's trying to bang a young queen. I think that deserves your respect. Oh, gosh. All right, so you guys do that. I got to mute the mic for a second. Yeah, so you guys got a minute or two to vote. Okay, let's see here. Are we gonna have to do a runoff? You know what? Confessor is screaming in agony. All right. So yeah, well, yeah. Like that's right. We threw a. Oh no, he was banging the daughter. But anyway, let's. What do we want to do here? Let's do. Oh yeah, it's 50%. I'm pretty sure that like if even one vote broke and went with encouraging it, yeah, Polly's gonna end. So okay, we're gonna encourage this. I'll encourage their bond. Oh, there's actually a 41. I forgot to read this part. There's actually a 41% chance that they'll actually not appreciate me meddling at all, and they won't want to be friends anymore. That's weird. Spike of interest peters out. That's so dumb. Why would that be a thing? It's like, oh, my husband wants us to be friends and we were becoming friends anyway, so now I don't want to be friends. That is so stupid. That's a dumb idea. Dumb idea concept. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really, yeah, just dumb. Anyway, that's a shame. So I think that's it. Yeah, we don't need to hold court. Let's get out of here. You're lucky I'm loyal to you, Your Grace. It's like, you're a king! Stop having people vote on stuff! Alright, so there's a war going on. Oh, we got some espionage here. Performing his duties, there's a secret. He has taken Sophie, a commoner from Rome, as a lover. This is useful to know, I guess. God punished you for your horniness. You all voted on it! You were the ones being horny! You dragged me into your horniness. Anyway, let's take out this. Whoa. Army's gonna take attrition. Oh, good. We're being in a hurry now. Back to the clusterfuck that's hungry. Yeah, exactly. Wow, really not looking good here. Overly talkative. Heinrich von Luxemburg, the steward's ability to make friends has been invaluable. He's not quite as careful around others as he should be. He's too fond of dropping vague hints. The things he learned are valuable Target is talking to agents, or he could be working against me. Murder gains agent keeping complete silence. We could just kill him? Agents keeping complete silence. Scheme power -5. No, it's already been exposed. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Heinrich remains undetected. Target is talking to agent. Good, good, good. So scheme. The schemes are going good. Still 20% secrecy. Yeah, we're doing all right. Scheme being exposed really hurt, though. Really, really hurt. I voted no, Your Grace. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so we're just trying to take out some of these army. You know what? Actually, let's take out this one here in the south. This is suffering from attrition. That's what I like to see. I don't know what we're going to do about that 4,000 stack. Hopefully we can get to split up. Hold on. Dear Father, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war for Prince David's claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. This is my brother-in-law. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll accept it because he's my son. You know, he's of my dynasty, but man, not looking good, kid. Not looking good at all. Let's see. You'll probably win. They're defending in the Hells. The owner is in debt. Their supplies running low. We gotta... Oh, I'm the one who's a little bit in debt. No, I'm not. I'm not. What the fuck? Or I must be misunderstanding something there. Oh, shoot. They got reinforcements. Fend them off. Fend them off. Fend them off. Fend them off. Urgh, dang it. Yeah, the armies merged. Fuck me. Is that idiot trying to depose himself? Yeah. Oh, not looking good. God, really? Look how freaking far back I gotta retreat now. Absurd. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there's like 4 armies here in the core of the country. Should have stayed focused on this one. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to discover any secrets at Kaiser Heinrich's court. However, I still believe there is something going on in the shadows. I only need a little more time to determine what it is. Alright, find it. Hey, I just hit court grandeur level 4. Let's go look at that. How do I look at that again? Yeah, the royal court. Court grandeur level 4. So now... Powerful vassal or counselor levy base contribution plus 10%. Just in time for the war, huh? Yeah, and we're just getting a lot of nice bonuses to vassal opinion and stuff for that. Cool. Now we gotta take this guy out. Take these 2 armies out. Keep following them. Following their asses. Seriously? Being a fucking pain. You come here, you little bastards! Okay, we can get a new martial lifestyle. Hold on. Following death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son Boleslav what he thought. He responded the sentence was far too harsh for such a small crime. Punishment did indeed not fit the crime. Yeah, so he'll stay just. Good evening, Tenebrae. How's that D&D going you were excited about, by the way? Says she. Yes, so I finally started. It ended up not being the Paladin. The Paladin's going to be for another day, but I don't know if I had discussed this before. Yeah, so it's my first ever D&D campaign I've ever played. Okay, yeah, we have to really take out this army. Because this is the one that's about to beat my son. It's the closest to doing it. But I'm playing a Warlock. It's a multi-class. I'm a Warlock and a Sorcerer. So hopefully nobody in that game is watching me, because most of the people in the game know about my YouTube channel. But if you are, spoilers are inbound, fellas. So the concept of my character, it's a lot of it is based on from another fantasy series, funnily enough. There we go. Cool. We're fending them off now. But my character is a draconic tiefling. I think it's tiefling. I kept saying tefling, but my friend was saying it's tiefling. So the concept of my character is that her family, and it's a she, her family was part of a unique, like, bred group of warriors because they had the powers of tieflings and the draconic ones, and so like governments would take that base and like use them essentially as mercenary troops. But the backstory is that they were all killed in a war, and it's like kind of ambiguous like who exactly killed them, so we're going to maybe explore that later. And I am most probably the only one still alive. So it's one of those things that like, but like my people were famous, so it's like one of those things that like if people see that I'm a tiefling, it's like, okay, tiefling. But they also see the draconic scales on me. They're gonna go, oh shit, you people are still around. And it's like, and I keep telling my friends this is like, this is not a racist. Well, I should say my dungeon master. I've been very clear with him. Like, I want to be super clear. This is not a racist thing. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, it's a fucking the draconic tiefling, you better get out of my bar. It's like oh shit, it's one of you. Like seeing a weird creature in the world, right? Yeah, vengeance for the draconic tieflings. And that's the goal. I don't want to, just in case anybody is listening in who's in that D&D campaign later, I won't say exactly what the long-term goal of my character is, but yes, vengeance sums it up. I won't get into specifics from there, but hold on a sec here. Knowing how soldiers act around each other, noticing how freely information and rumor flows, I'm struck by an idea. If some of my soldiers were to infiltrate Duke Conrad's army, they might offer a different insight into his plans. So you can get new recruits. Look at soldier source. Interesting. Soldier source scheme power plus 10. We're probably less than 2 years away. So, I'm trying to remember though what else is going. Yeah, so my character has like all these draconic abilities, and so that's the sorcerer side, because it was one of those weird things where my friend was basically realizing you actually get more draconic abilities, because I was originally going to be a dragonborn warlock, but it's like you get more dragon abilities if you have some draconic blood in you as opposed to if you were actually a dragon. It's weird. So he, so that's why I'm a little bit sorcerer, but I'm gonna be probably mostly focusing on my warlock side. So my warlock side is, I have a pact with this, essentially a genie, specifically an Epheret. It's like a fire demon. And without getting too much into the backstory of, my character, it's basically I use his fire powers, and the pact is essentially like look, I'm gonna give you access to my flaming abilities, but I love burning motherfuckers, so you need to be doing that a lot. So there was a really great moment that ended the last session. We had been hit in a random encounter. This hybrid culture formed. Prabhu Tenzing formed the Kalaking hybrid culture from the Tuyuhun and Bodpa cultures. Yeah, and also somebody came up with the idea of fusing the Czechs and the Magyars. I definitely like that idea. I think that's maybe something we could, or the Czechs and the Hungarians, maybe that's something we could explore later. Not in today's, though. All right, so the Liege won one war. Can I call my Legion to help with this crap? I don't think so. Oh, he's allied with the fucker one of the fuckers, my brother-in-law. How do you get into D&D? I've always been curious, but never had the know-how to do so. I don't have many friends to so either. Well, that's how it happened with me. I had friends, they had been playing it, and then they pulled me along eventually. But they had been playing for a little bit over a year, I think. And I was never able to play because I was always working. There was no way like my schedule would have worked with D&D. And like I joke with them. I say like, okay, now that I'm not working at the post office, my life exists around D&D because I try to clear a few hours every Saturday. I try to keep those clear specifically for playing D&D with them. And we do it online, so that's what makes the scheduling easier too. Oh damn it! I gotta go all this freaking way around. Oh yeah, so yeah, the way the last session ended was this really awesome moment. So we had basically beaten back these like we were in the forest and these forest creatures attacked us, so I can use fire and somebody else in the party also can use fire bolt, so that was a mistake. But it wasn't just all wood creatures, there were some other things. It was like this planned ambush, but we had beaten off the attack, and everybody was either dead, had run away, or was asleep, because one of our somebody in the party had like put them to sleep, so they're just like laying there. And so the dungeon master's like, okay, so everybody's incapacitated or dead or gone, so let's move on. And I went, it's my turn, right? I've got initiative. And he goes, yeah. And so I freaking run up to this one wood creature, and I decide I'm going to cast something to kill it. And I don't just like cast one of my, what are they called, cantrips, which I think are the things that you can do over and over again. I freaking burn a spell slot on Burning Hands to create and like you only get like so many spell slots every day. But I'm saying, yeah, I want to burn this thing, and then this one guy, he's like been trying to figure out, like he's been trying to figure my character out, and I kind of feel like he's trying to min-max the game. Which I don't feel like how D&D should be played. Admittedly, this is my first game ever. But hold on a sec. There's something peculiar about Princess Adelaide of Frankfurt. Is it the way she smiles, the unmistakable appeal of her laughter, or perhaps her fine eyes? I cannot quite put my finger on it, but at least one thing I know for sure. When I'm in her presence, I find it hard to focus on anything else. I can express love. The scheme will have a success bonus. Start seduction, or refuse to be distracted. Okay, let's do a poll on this. So we can do... Alright, so we're going to say love, lust, stay loyal. You guys vote on it. Let's see, min-maxing is a valid form of fun so long as they're not imposing your form over others. Yeah, and it's like, it hasn't really been a problem, but like, But basically, here's what was happening. So he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you burning a cantrip on this?" And I said, "Oh, it's not a cantrip." And so I say I cast Burning Hands, and he's just freaking out. He's like, "You're burning a spell slot on this?" And I just fucking I just shoot all this fire out of my hands and burn this fucking thing to a crisp. While my Efrit, who's the DM is voicing the Efrit, that's what we're doing right now anyway, is just doing this maniacal laughter over me doing it, which I appreciated him doing, because he was ready to move on. And so he did a great job on like the evil laughter, and then the rest of the party was just like, well, don't know what that is, but I don't like it. so that's good. It's like people are starting to go, what the fuck is going on? It's like, why did you just burn to death a helpless unconscious creature? And it's like, this thing was trying to kill us. Fuck it. You forfeited your right to live, bitch. So that was like really funny though. That was the part where like, you're burning a spell slot. What? Alright, so it looks like people are voting for stay loyal. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I do appreciate that. Though, this is a video game, it's not real life, but I think I've said this before, but hello there, Martin Castaneda? Castaneda? That's how it would be pronounced where I'm from. So I refuse to be distracted by any woman. Excuse me. What alignment do you tend to go for? Well, this is my first time playing. I'm actually not entirely sure what my character's alliance would be considered, because I want revenge, but it's not like I don't have a problem with stealing. I don't know what my alignment would be. I'm probably not evil. Maybe I'm like chaotic good. Like I'll steal from crooks. You know what I mean? Like there was a guy who we did this thing. We were in a town, and this guy was trying to sell something to one of my party members or party mates, I guess. And he was just totally ripping off like the price. It was extortion. It was a joke. And so I cast, I think it was called friendship on him or something. But like basically, I made him really, really pliable. A confessor blesses me for mine smiles. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for your blessing. And so I was just like, oh, make him give it to us. Chaotic neutral, maybe, yeah. And so like I cast the spell so that he would just give my party mate the thing he wanted, and then I was like, okay, we only got 60 seconds to get the fuck out of here, because he's gonna know that I did this. It doesn't wipe his memory when I do this spell. So we just ran out after we did that. And let's see, I'm proud to see, but yeah, apparently that town was full of crooks, because some of my party members also got their weapons silvered, and I didn't because I wanted to save the money. And then it turned out it was fake silver, like it didn't do shit, because like we were fighting werewolves, and that's how we found out it didn't do anything. And I was just like, you guys were suckers. I told you not to go there. Anyway, I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Ludmilla, can come to truly understand it. She has grown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. It is a shame she will never command armies. They grow up fast. Yes, she's got aggressive attacker. Yeah. I wonder if there is any way to get a woman in charge. Daughter should be married away now. Yeah, good thinking. Here we go. Okay, drink of life. My agents have discovered a discreet powder. Yeah, this is the same stuff, so we could do a toast to his health. Yeah, so it's ready. 5% chance to do it. Yeah, only a 5% chance he'll be killed. 85% chance he'll be discovered. So this really sucks, but we might as well do it. He survived. One of the maids helped herself to a sip before serving her lord. A dead servant is apparently a deterrent. The Gaul. So this ends the murder scheme, but I get 10 dread. He's going to be watchful 2 years. He's going to get lose 100 opinion of me. All his family members don't like me. Whatever. Well, so that was mostly a tremendous waste of time. Oh yeah, we're at war, aren't we? Probably should be focusing on that. Where's my army? Here we go. Yeah. Are these guys coming in? This guy's focusing on the siege. I think we can kill this army of less than 900, and then we got to get the fuck out of here. Oh, but I was going to say about the, the cheating on wife, the cheating stuff. So, this is a video game. Like, I'm fine with cheating, especially if you guys have voted for it. Cheating on the wife, adultery, whatnot. It's all game. We're having fun here. It's just like, I play Hearts of Iron 4. We're not actually murdering people and, or, assassinating people and invading nations and stuff. But I've been reading Ulysses, and I'm really liking it. I've read a lot of James. I've read James Joyce before. I've read Dubliners and Portrait. Like, just this year, like, I've been rereading James Joyce. But it's my first time really trying to get through James Joyce. And so today was the first day where I hit a chapter I hadn't hit the first time I tried to read it. But without getting too into it, there is a lot of the plot I could already tell is being driven by adultery. With the wife it's like, okay, there's basically 3 characters. 2 of them are married to each other. The wife has probably been having an ongoing affair, and it looks like it's going to continue today, or it's going to consummate today. I'm not entirely sure yet. But like the husband's not great either, and he's kind of trying to set up his own thing, it seems like, or like, keep an option open. And yeah, I'm really not liking it. I think adultery in fiction is really overdone. But when it's like being done by allegedly the heroic characters or stuff, that's like, it's a really fucking hard sell for me. And like, there's amazing books I have read, like fucking Anna Karenina. That's an incredible book. One of my favorite books. And that's the whole central premise is adultery. And yeah, so Ulysses is though losing points with me because it's like this thing so far that it just continues to be, even when something else is going on in the plot, it keeps calling back to the adultery subplot. And then it's like, Yeah, so that's really hurting the book for me. I'm really hoping that we're gonna soon get back to the other main character, Stephen Daedalus, who was the main character in Portrait. I'm really liking his chapters. So we'll see what happens. All I'm hearing from suggesting areas is we need to burn Abrahamic priests at the stake. Chaotic neutral, you care about your goals, but don't got every way to hurt others. Then people don't care about alignment in their game. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm learning all this. You still. Oh, I've gained a level of devotion. Nice. Where do I look at that? It's right here. Yeah, I am now faithful. So I'm like at the still in the lower half. I'm not saying we need to embrace Lucifer and marry our sisters. I'm just hinting in that direction. Yeah. You know what's also overdone? Children butchering their parents for the latter's power and property. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to save my kid right now. It's his uncle that's trying to slaughter him at the moment. Alright, come on. Hopefully we can get in here and fight this guy. Oh, no, I think the armies are going to merge. Yep, they're merging. Back off, back off, back off. To the winsome King Vratislav, your buck-toothed grin is a bowl of porridge. I really want to feel your lips on mine. Wait, what? That I may know if you're warm or more like a corpse. You and I belong together. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. I will do anything to prove my loyal affections. What the fuck? I can say you flatter me, my lady, and she'll attempt to win my heart, or abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. So this is an interesting question. So it sounds like she can keep trying to seduce me. Another poll question it is. What to do about Rixa? I'm going to say let her try to seduce or stop immediately. Or stop. I'm going to do all caps right now. Alright, ask in the community. That was some bad poetry. Yeah, let's read this again. Your buck-toothed grin is a bowl of porridge. I really want to feel your lips touch mine. That I may know if you're warm or more like a corpse. You and I belong together. This is the worst haiku. She's a brothel girl, your grace. What is she? She's gluttonous, compassionate, calm, an astute intellectual. Just shows that being an intelligent doesn't mean you do good poetry. Different synopses firing. She's also comely. Go to horny jail, dude. Freaking this character in Ulysses Bloom, he needs to go to horny jail. I need to let me actually. While you guys are voting, let me go grab Ulysses and I'll read you a little bit of stuff. Yes, there's a scene where where one of the characters, Harold Broom, he's kind of like the character people think of when they think of Ulysses. He goes to pick up some meat in the morning, get some food for breakfast, and he goes to the butcher, and there's a woman in front of him. She's like one of his neighbors, and she gets her food and leaves. And then he wants the butcher to hurry the fuck up with his food because he then wants to follow her home because they're neighbors, but because he wants to look at her, look at her walk. And so this is how it's said. Mr. Bloom pointed quickly. So that's to the butcher. Okay, I'll tell you. Start of book quotes. Mr. Bloom pointed quickly to catch up and walk behind her if she went slowly behind her moving hams. Pleasant to see first thing in the morning. Hurry up, damn it. Make hay while the sun shines. She stood outside the shop in sunlight and sauntered lazily to the right. He sighed down his nose. They never understand. Soda-chapped hands, crusted toenails too, brown scapulars and tatters defending her both ways. The sting of disregard glowed to weak pleasure within his breast. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the end of it, but yeah, just fucking, and then that gives you a hint for those of you who've never read James Joyce. That's what his language is like, especially in this book. But yeah, her moving hams, pleasant to see first thing in the morning. Oh man, this story makes me despondent from the description alone. Yeah. Isn't bucktooth a straight up insult? Yeah, exactly. Random, somewhat attractive peasant trying to randomly seduce the seeing. Sounds like an assassination. That language is incredibly annoying, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to end the poll. Okay, hold on. Let me try to find a little more Ulysses. I like it. It's very interesting. Let me try to find maybe something nice to read. Oh, this you might find interesting. So this is a part where... Actually, do you want to read that? Okay, so like this is not a nice thing, but it's this is okay, so this is where the character Daedalus, Stephen Daedalus, he's remembering when he was living in Paris, because the book takes place in Dublin, but he was remembering... what's going to happen in this paragraph is he's remembering when he was in Paris, and he was just starving. He just had, like, no money. He was trying to get by, and his mother had sent him a money order of 8 shillings so he could cash that and, you know, buy some fucking food. And he had gotten to the post office late, so he couldn't cash the money over... the money order. And, the cop was not letting him in, and like he just imagines just fucking killing the cop because he's just so hungry and angry, and but he just like he only thinks that, and on the outside he goes, "Oh, it's okay, it's the right thing to do," you know, locking me out of getting money to buy food. So that's what's gonna happen in this chapter. Here we go. Proudly walking, whom were you trying to walk like? Forget, a dispossessed. With mother's money order, 8 shillings, the banging door of the post office slammed in your face by the usher. Hunger, toothache, encore deus minutes. Look clock, must get, fare me. Hired dog! Shoot him to bloody bits with a bang shotgun. Bits man, splattered wall, all brass buttons. Bits all clack in place, clack back. Not hurt? Oh, that's all right. Shake hands. See what I mean, see? Oh, that's all right. Shake a shake. Oh, that's only all right. So that's another example of the language of Ulysses. But it changes up here and there. Like, the Stephen chapters are certainly different from the Harold Bloom chapters. The Harold Bloom chapters are easier to understand. They're not as navel-gazy. But I think I prefer the Stephen ones. Like I said, they're harder to get through, but I'm just not a fan of this adultery storyline going on, this subplot, or main plot, really. Alright, so, abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. Back off, bitch! See this ring on this finger? If you liked it, you should have hit it first. There's tons of authors I like that can't write any romance for shit. You know what? No, not today. Oh gosh, it's already been an hour and a half. I'm probably actually gonna have to end it here pretty soon, guys. I should have made a save file before I started the damn war. Yeah, we're getting wrecked out here. More armies are coming together. We still haven't found any secrets in Heinrich's court. You know what? Should we plot to assassinate him? Whoever is his successor might be easier for us to get elected instead of. Or I should say, he's not dying anytime soon. Yeah, okay. I'm going to set up one more poll, and then we'll call it a day. Plot to murder Emperor. Yes or no? Let's see. Definitely like that better. Very evocative. But what I might do sometime, I don't know, maybe is like we could do a thing where if I don't know, we could make like a super chat goal. If it hits a certain goal, I will read James Joyce's love letters to his wife. Don't look them up. Nobody look them up. But I will just say, and it's like they're married. They can talk to each other, you know. It's private correspondence. It's kind of probably bad that we read it, but he's a famous public figure, and it's an interesting view into his psyche. But let's just say any clippers out there. Let's get some CHG clippers going in the chat, yeah? Any CHG clippers out there that don't exist. There's one. But they will have a lot of fun me reading some of James Joyce's letters to his wife. But we'll make that a super chat goal or something sometime. And a decent one, not just like $5. Like we'll make it up there. Um, but looks pretty overwhelmingly that it's going to be yes. I'm scarred by all the cottagecore books. No, it'll be the Trudeau fanfic again. Well, let's see if the money talks. Yeah, if there's anything, we should find it. Alright, so let's set up the plot to murder him, scheming. Predicted 95% chance. Yeah, he does rule an empire, and we are one of his counselors. That's right. We've got that buff. Our agents are helping. 95% secrecy. We could get this done in 13 months. We have got this guy's ass. Oh no, did we get it? We gained a stress level? I thought we were lower than that. I thought we were only at like 40. Oh, you know what it is? It's because we've been at war. I think that's what's been increasing my stress. So fertility's down. That's actually not so bad. It's fine. So where's my beat the fuck up army? Yeah, let's finish this battle out. Okay, hold on. Mental break, wanton desires. Lately, I feel like I'm constant. Oh, I guess so. Maybe one more. Yeah, one more poll coming, guys. One more poll. Lately, it feels I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. Fantasies like James Joyce's letters to his wife. With all the hardships in my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do with it? So we can go to the brothel. We can sequester ourselves or just stay focused. Here we go. So, what do about stress? Go to brothel. Sequester self. Deal with it. Okay, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to do that. Let me read some more Joyce in the meantime. You know what? I'll read the opening pages. It's Joyce. He mixes the high and lowbrow so much, and there's this really funny scene. The way it starts is No, never mind. It's basically a funny scene where a guy's just shaving, but he acts like he's performing the Catholic Mass. Okay, so this is kind of like a weirdly sweet moment. So this is when the character of Stephen Daedalus, he's a teacher, that's his job. And it's after class, and one of the students comes up to him and is asking for help with his math homework. So they're working on it. And he's just kind of looking at this kid. And this is spoilers for like page 23 of a fucking over 600-page novel. And we'll do a runoff if nothing hits 50%, by the way. Wow, nobody wants me to go to the brothel. Nice. Everybody, we got a loyal chat going. You know, we were like, fuck NTR in here. Like like that's so interesting. Like you guys are pushing for the threesome, but it's like, you know, you're an adult, she's an adult, the other woman's an adult. Like if we want to do this, let's do this. All consensual. All, you know, it's like, okay, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. But once it's time for me to cheat on my own without talking to my wife, it's like no. And I dig that. I dig that, chat. That's cool. So anyway, so the character, he's helping this kid, and he's looking at the kid, and he's kind of just thinking, like, this kid's kind of fucking ugly. But, that sounds mean, but, like, he's also reflecting on his mother, because his mother has just passed away, and so he's just, like, thinking about how a friend was telling him that, like, a mother's love is, like, one of the purest things. And so it's like, this kid is ugly as shit, but his mom loved him. And that's how he got this far. So I'm just going to read this paragraph. So he's looking at the kid. Ugly and futile, lean neck and thick hair and a stain of ink, a snail's bed. Yet someone had loved him, borne him in her arms and in her heart. But for her, the race of the world would have trampled him underfoot, a squashed, boneless snail. She had loved his weak, watery blood drained from her own. Was that then real? The only true thing in life? His mother's prostrate body, the fiery Columbanus and holy zeal bestrode. She was no more, the trembling skeleton of a twig burnt in the fire, an odour of rosewood and wetted ashes. She had saved him from being trampled underfoot and had gone, scarcely having been. A poor soul gone to heaven. And on a heath beneath winking stars, a fox, red reek of rapine in his fur, with merciless bright eyes scraped in the earth, listened, scraped up the earth, listened, scraped and scraped. That's the end of it. Yeah, so the fox, that's like an earlier riddle thing about a fox digging up bones. So it's like the fox is digging up the mom's bones and like listening for her soul. But yeah, so there's there's a lot that goes on in this novel. It's so freaking dense. The language is so difficult at times to understand. Somebody voted for brothel after all. Chat understands the value of consent and openness in a relationship. Jacob Brad, yeah, everybody's coming in. I'll keep you on the good path, your grace, until my dying day, and I shall assist, my liege. Shell bed. What is it? What is these emojis? Or clam bed? I don't know. I too, my lord. I read a lot of Art of War by Sun Tzu. Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, you like that, Aries? Yeah. But it's tough. It's tough. I've been reading this book for 5 days, and I am on page 72. But that's because I'm only doing 1 chapter a day right now. That was useful. Oh, I'm glad you guys like that. Yeah. So the plan is, once I finish the first 8 chapters, so once I get to page 180, or no, excuse me, 151, I'm going to try to do 20 pages a day. Because then the chapters get really long. Some of them get extremely long. Like, I think there's a chapter in here that's over 100 pages. Let me check. Yeah, chapter 15 of 18 is 151 pages, so obviously that's not really realistic for something that's this dense and difficult to read, for me to try to get through that in a day like with the others. Although from just flicking through this one looks like it's written like a play, so there's a lot of blank spaces, because it'll have like the name of the character speaking and then a couple sentences or something, and then the other thing, but... Oh, god damn it, it's going to be a Bloom chapter. Yes, snail's bed. Alright, it looks like sequestering ourselves is the winner, so we'll gain the trait reclusive. Geez, how long is this book? The book is, let's see, there's like a couple notes in the back, but the book ends on page 644. There's like one paragraph at the top of 644. That chapter is a heresy, yeah. Reminds me of my slogs with Dickens in school. I'm glad I read them, but it was slow going. You know, that's so funny that you say that, because, like, I've read some Dickens, and I'm trying to read more. But, like, I honestly think Dickens, in his own way, he's harder to read than, like, thick Russian literature. Because a lot of Russian literature is not difficult to literally read. Like, I think I've before in streams, like, I've read a sentence, like there'll be, like, an 80-word sentence from Anna Karenina, but there's no words in that sentence that are longer than maybe 7 letters or something. But Dickens uses a lot of big words, and he has, like, a rhythm in how he writes. It's like this bum 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 bum, and then, like, Russian literature might be more like bum 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 bum. And Joyce, like, not this, but a lot of his Dubliners stuff, his Dubliners work is, like, relatively pretty easy to read, and it'll be, like, a lot of 2-syllable words, 1-syllable words. I think I once read somewhere, like, somebody said, like, reading Dubliners from James Joyce is just like feeling rain on your body, like just a light drizzle. There's no wind. Anyway, so we're going to sequester ourselves and we'll become reclusive, so that's going to hurt my diplomacy and stewardship, but stress loss is going to go up big time. And just like that, the stress is gone. Yeah, so Dickens is interesting, but he's funny. That's the thing. Dickens is very funny. So that's what helps me get through the difficulties. All right, let's finish this battle that's been going on forever. We're no longer overwhelmed, but we're going to lose this battle here. Yeah, there we go. And I think that's a good place to stop it. Yeah, so I have got to do late night errands, and then I got to, I'm going to be sitting at this desk doing stuff, having a stream on in the background. Yeah, what are we the first... I don't want to say whose stream I'm going to be watching, but tonight I'm going to be watching having a stream on in the background while I do some busy work that I've been putting off. Anyway, I'm Conquering History Games. Yeah, balances it out, exactly. I'm Conquering History Games. You all have yourself a very pleasant evening. Good night!